Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mini LCS here on Tales of Gaming Addiction, a YouTube channel where we talk about gaming and all that good stuff. Today it's going to be Dash Assault versus Khalid's Keys, or KLK, as I'm just going to simply call it because it's a lot quicker and easier, on Summoner's Rift. Dash Assault on blue, KLK on the red, and as they start going for what looks like a very early full-on invading to each other's jungle, which really doesn't appear to be resulting in much. No one's willing to go for the charge, so it's more harass and poke and get as much vision down as possible. So definitely a very early start here from both teams. Khalid's Keys though getting the slight upper hand as they do get some walls in, so I'll know when people will be making a move, but they won't have any vision on Lee Sin and his jungle patterns. So back onto the picks and bans of this game as everyone now settles themselves into this game. Over on the blue side we have got Dash Assault. They banned out Jax, Fiora and Zed, so they're obviously denying anything that could harass their top lane and potential mid lane assassins. For KLK they banned out Malphite, Graves and Nautilus. So two Juggernauts and the OP Jungle Huntsman, who is since going to be fixed in 6.3, which I believe comes out at time of this recording anyway, next week I would suspect, since the patch notes dropped at the day this was recording. So otherwise this is going to be a pretty simple game. These lanes are certainly going to be interesting to look at. This bot lane combination between KLK, something we'll talk about for now. Obviously top lane it's going to be Poppy versus Mundo, so Poppy's going to be going super aggressive in that lane. Mundo though will have the health regen to fight his way through it. He might be able to survive to make it. Depends how the ganks go from junglers. Onto this bot lane though, a Vayne Zilean is really weird. Somehow doesn't seem to work because of how little gold Vayne is going to get early on until she starts scaling, and Zilean really prefers more mobile based champions. So Jinx might be a good one here, as we see Poppy going super aggressive onto Mundo. There lands a few hits and tries to secure some damage. But yeah, it's the Zilean play just doesn't seem to make sense. I would prefer more of a Thresh, possibly. No, Thresh is about all I can think of for Vayne at the minute. I was going to say Taric, but Taric's really not that great anymore. He used to be really good when they did the rework start of Season 5, and decided no, we won't have it. As you see, Sister Fate going in super aggressive, and Elise coming up the side here manages to land the cocoon down, doesn't quite get the explosive spiderling set. It will have to be popped on a minion, but we can see now that this mid lane is going to be one to watch out for. Twisted Fate versus Azir. Azir's going to have a hard time dealing with Twisted Fate because of the gold card and the wombo combo that Twisted Fate will have later on. But Azir's Sand Soldiers will put Twisted Fate on the back foot. As soon as he backs away once he's spent all of his abilities, he's walking into the range of the Sand Soldiers. But we'll have to see how that lane goes down as well. I suspect it's going to be a more Twisted Fate orientated lane. Elsewhere though, obviously we spoke about the top lane, we spoke a little bit about the mid lane. Let's talk about the junglers. It's pretty a standard jungle affair really. We've got an Elise for KLK, Lee Sin for Dash Assault, and really there's not much you can say about it other than they are the best jungle picks from last season, and still are the best with the exception of Graves, who is now arguably broken, and many of the LCS pros agree that Graves is a little bit broken as they need to fix it, as Vector goes super aggressive onto Mundo, although he's forced to deploy the Burning Agony, manages to get out of the way just in time. In his bot lane, I expect to see a fair bit of action from it, but again, it's going to be more once the ults pick up, or if Elise or Lee Sin decide to grace it with their presence. Try and take those extra ganks and try and get that extra gold. For now though, at 4 minutes 50, it's all quiet on the Rift. All going well. Little Merchant going in here with a quick repel. Can you land the cocoon? Yes, goes in with a Goddess of Spiderling. That's a fair bit of damage from Mundo. Still quite beefy. There's a lot of muscle there for a volatile Spiderling to get through. It's not really going to impress much. Twisted Fate, like I said, against those Sand Soldiers is going to struggle as they can close the gap and add some pretty nasty auto attacks as well. So it makes him quite vulnerable, although once he gets past the Sand Soldiers, his area is left somewhat vulnerable. You're going to have to put a series of a checkmate scenario. And a very nice play there from the Tam catch. As Little Merchant goes in, finds Lee Sin in the jungle, tries to land a little bit of extra damage, manages to secure the kill. Lee Sin not quite having the cooldowns ready to do an insect hop across the wall into the Baron pit, as there's no Rift Herald to come across. And this is what I was going to talk about for that gank there from Little Merchant. As he gets another gank off from the top lane. Could it be a kill of the flashes? Both burn. Travis is very low and he's caught under the tower. One more auto attack will seal it, but Travis is going to get out the way. Little Merchant is going to get out of the way, and Travis is going to fall. So honestly, if you want to take down the glory of Shurima, take a spider or two. Makes sense actually, all those old dusty tombs, the spider's going to have a whale of a time in all those dark corners. But otherwise, 2 kills nice and early on for Merchant is going to give him a fair bit of gold, and already he comes back in with the Skirmisher's Knife and the Aether Wisp. Now back to what I was trying to explain earlier with this Lee Sin Tam combo, especially against the Zillion time bombs. It's actually quite clever. Tam's ability to gobble up allies or enemies and move them about means he absorbs the damage meant, especially for allies, he absorbs the damage meant for them. So if Tam eats Lucian and Lucian's got the time bomb, it will be Tam that takes damage from the time bomb and not Lucian. At least that's as far as I remember. I don't know if they changed it so allies take a little bit of damage and it's more split, so it's kind of a damage buffer. But either way, it's quite a good thing to do. It's better to do though if your allies left low, so then you can spit them out at a range. Although we could see something here, as on the minimap you can see Little Merchant is coming around. Does get the warning, gets the volatile spider and the cocoon is forced to repel. Very nice repel to get back to his own side of the jungle, try and loop around. Does secure just some vision for a little while, and now we know exactly where Lee Sin is for KLK. So they're going to use that to their advantage, and it's also to deny Lee Sin from ganking that bot lane. I'll have to wait and see what the junglers will do here as Poppy continues her dominance in top lane. She's holding her own really well. Olympic also taking a fair bit of damage. Not quite enough though. Manages to get out of the way in time. It would be a very good idea to recall at this point. Although we might see something here in the jungle as Little Merchant again finds Salty. Ambushes him from the brush. Manages to insect up Weber. It's not going to be enough. That repel will be enough. The Venomous Bite will secure the kill. Just have to pan away because that was a little bit violent for the younger viewers. Don't really want to see that kind of thing with a spider eating a human being. But either way, jokes aside, back to this top lane. Poppy's holding her own against the Mundo here. It's almost like D&D boss battle going on between two tank style plays. Not much is going to carry on from it though. It's just going to be the never-ending farm fest, and I think Riot might need to look back into the Rift Herald somewhat, as it's only a major objective, at least at this level of competitive play. Otherwise, leave your comments in the comment section below for this video, and it might become a topic of discussion for another day. Elsewhere though, all is going well. All is well across the river. At least for KLK. Ghost Assault are a little bit behind. They are 3 kills down post 9 minutes, although we might see something here as Poppy goes straight under the tower, and even with the shield buff, really comes out with next to, well, quite a fair bit of health left over. It still stays a little bit aggressive, although Merchant finds Salty yet again, manages to get the Cocoon Balls of Spider in combo, and lands another one, but does get Dragon kicked away. So she's just going to be on the back foot for a little while longer, not really going to get much of it. And then we go the Lichbane proc from Twisted Fate. Sorry, not Lichbane, a Sheen proc. Hasn't quite got to the point of Lichbane here. Gold card on a nice shuffle of the deck will secure because the kill there. So Twisted Fate now on the board for the kill. So far, jungle, top and mid are racking up the kills. Bot lane is stuck farming, is on the back foot as Poppy goes low under the tower. Might go down here. Twisted Fate does come in with the Destiny, manages to pick up a very nice double kill So very nice response there. 2-for-1 trade and straight onto the mid lane as well. So that's going to be an instant sheen with all the extra gold from that farm. Fantastic news for KLK. Dose Assault though did get a little bit over aggressive on the tower, but they did secure the poppy. It's just a shame they lost 2 of theirs for the cost of it. And as always, that Twisted Fate Destiny is something very difficult to play around. You never know really where it's going to end up. Poppy teleport coming in here, not much is going to happen from it. It was debated, and Poppy decided, no, I'm going to leave it for now. Chill out, going to farm my lane. I'm already ahead of Mundo, don't need to get more ahead at this point in terms of gold. I'll just farm for that. And Fane's going to need to go quite a fair bit more. This Lucian's farming really, really well. A 96 CS at around about the 10-minute mark. 10-11 minute mark, sorry. Doing very, very well. Pop. The Vane's only at 70. As Elise comes in from the side, tries to land the cocoon, does miss. So that was a bit of lag on her end. But either way, that threat is still there. She's really going to be something to watch out for. If we're not careful, she will start eating up the lane. If we're not careful. As we can see, here goes with the cocoon. Portal Spiderly Venom Spike combo. Even with the Emperor's Divide pop from his hit, it's not going to be enough. Unfortunately, it's going to be Twisted Fate that picks up with a very cheeky card played under the table just to secure the kill. And as always, you can't trust Twisted Fate. Just ask Graves, he will happily tell you all about it. As Extra Salty goes super aggressive onto Merchant, but Merchant's just too strong right now. It goes in with the full combo, and it's just going to be a nice quick kiss from the Spider Queen, and it's going to secure another kill for her. That's 4 kills on the board already. She's going to be worth a lot of gold before too long, and it's actually going to be worth going all in for the kill as opposed to going for the farm. And already 12 minutes in, first though it goes down for KLK. It's 9 kills for 1, and they've got a good 5k gold lead here. As Poppy goes again super aggressive under the tower, but Mundo pops the ultimate, and his super regeneration kicks right on in. And Little Merchant shows Tam that grey health really doesn't help against a venomous fight. It's all your health. The grey health doesn't count to that calculation, I'm afraid. And it is going to go down. Olympicos looking for another kill. He's going to have to throw that good gold card onto Mundo if he wants to keep all that gold in his pocket and not give it over. A nice quick farm there from Elise. So that skirmish is now fully upgraded. Is really starting to work out quite nicely for her. Taking a bit more damage than she would like. I think she's going to go down to the solution if she's not careful. Volatile Spiderling. She's taken far too much damage to repel. Venomous Spike isn't going to be enough. It is going to be a flash from Lucian, and it's going to be the tower aggro that secures the kill. And turret number 2 being picked up by Zucro. So, all happy days here as Lucian manages to Sonic Wave hop away. Keeps himself safe. Best idea in the world. Oh, been indigestion again. Best idea in the world to keep yourself safe. Don't risk the fight if you don't want to win, or if you don't think you can win. If you don't want to win, then why are you fighting? But anyway, still, all is going really well here. Travis, very nice Emperor's Divide there to try and deny the Twisted Fate Destiny. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough. He does get away, but he's very unhealthy. He's going to be forced to recall back to base, which means no Azir for a later team fight for a while if KLK decide to go for it. Looking at the map though, it appears that they're going to go for a dragon at some point. It's completely understandable, they're quite far ahead, and now's a good time to pick up the dragon as any, as you'll want that extra attack and AP boost to help you push down towers and win team fights. Tam is trying to get some vision here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to go very far. He does get fully slowed, and the full pain comes out here to ult from Lucian, laying down the hurt. Unfortunately, it isn't going to be enough. Does go down to the Elise, but Elise does go down to Lucian. And we could see Vayne going down here to Extra Salty. Double kill coming up for Lucian. And Zucro is now like all alone versus 2. Ultra Vayne mechanics are not going to save him today. So that's 3 for 1 in favour of DOS there. They're having a whale of a time on it. A fantastic outplay there from Dash Assault. Picking up 3 kills. So they do lose the Tam. But it does mean Dragon is secured for them if they choose to go for it. Leeson has got the red buff secured as well. So deny everything possible here to KLK. They're going to start picking off all the unnecessaries. Travis does a very quick dash back to safety with his Sand Soldiers. He doesn't want to get anywhere near Twisted Fate with that gold card. Completely understandable. That combo with Lich Bane now is going to be quite dangerous, especially with the lack of magic resistance coming out from Azir. He's focusing more on attack speed for his Sand Soldiers as opposed to survivability. Poppy there just playing smack the minion. Get the extra gold. Gold card pick up from Twisted Fate, very nicely done. So already Dash Assault are starting to clear out, KLK are clearing out Dash Assault's jungle. Now we could see a DOS crash here. Haha! Nice little computer pun. Salty though has best to be careful. He's being very, very cautious. I don't think it's going to save him. He's going to caught the computer and gold card combo goes straight on down. And now Mundo gets pinned to the wall. He's not going to get anywhere. There's so much CC in KLK right now. There's gold card, there's Cocoon, and then there's the Poppy Hammer. And unfortunately Mundo had nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. So very nice pickup there from KLK. They managed to pick up 2 salts for the price of none. And meanwhile though, we see Twisted Fate makes a quick teleport with Destiny. Meanwhile though, the spot lane is looking quite deadly here as Lucian gets caught right up against the wall. Takes a lot of time bombs. Goes down, it's going to be Zero that picks up the kill. And Olympikos chases down Azir for the kill. Now could Tam go down here? He's not careful, does get caught by the Poppy Hammer with Poppy teleporting in from the side. Double time bomb going off. They could use Poppy as a bomb delivery system. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. And it's going to be a quick pick up there for Poppy. That's a very nice cleanup from KLK. They managed to get 3 members of DOS off the board. And now it's down to clearing up turrets. And Extra Bit Salty and Dark Lord Eron are back on the board, and they have to defend this mid lane inhibitor tower, otherwise KLK are going to be all up in their base. Extra Salty does go down, there's a lot of damage there. Unfortunately Mundo comes in, manages to defend Zillion, but Zillion had the Chrono Shift ready, revolves himself with half health. He's going to pull himself to safety. Olympikos though is actually risking quite a lot there by standing in the line of fire. And Lucian now close up the minion wave quite nicely with the ult. Best farming tool in the game by far. A little bit better than... Ooh, and Faker goes straight on in there. That's a few hits onto the tower. Actually forces the grey health to get popped as well. So that's going to be something Knight to Town Kent for a little while yet. But KLK got to go for Dragon instead. They're going to go for that attack boost for towers and damage. Brilliant idea at this point in the game. A little bit sooner though might have been a better advice. But as we see, all is getting cleared out. Even Dragon's Wings cannot stop the bite of the spider. So, all is going well. All is going incredibly well at this point in time. Lucian farming up really well in that bot lane, using all of his abilities to do so. Though if he's not careful, he's going to be caught out by Merchant. Although we could see Merchant go down here. Tam is waiting off to one side. Lucian is just going to farm up and act as bait. And nope. Sadly, this spider is not going to be a very good fishing partner, and well played there, spotting the Destiny, waiting for the Twisted Fate to teleport in, and then making a very quick getaway. Not wanting to get anywhere near this 8-0 Twisted Fate, who's having the whale of a time right now. All across the board, all goes well, all is going very well at this point in time. Though DOS not having the best of it, some comebacks very slowly. It's just now picking off the T-Fly here as Extra Bit Salty does find Zillion off to the side, but unfortunately Merchant is straight in behind. The Chrono Shift is now active, it's just in case waits for it to burn off before going in for the kill. And now's the time for it. Tom manages to suck up the Citrus to pull him to safety. Doesn't want him to die today as Mundo continues to charge, but Olympikos comes in from the side. The time barrier is popped, he could be nommed here. But is it going to be the case? Just get gold carded and Azir from the side, but it is going to be the shutdown for Lucian, so that's all the gold into the AD carry, very nicely played. And Poppy, whilst all this was going on, even beyond my eyes, for the Yordle comp stomp, she is off to the side, clearing out the top lane, and now we're getting close to the 20-minute mark. Rift Helmets has said bye-bye to us for another time. Sadly, nothing done with him. It's a really good buff to have. It's a good lane push on the jungler. And even Mundo now fears the new Poppy Hammer. Meanwhile though, this bot lane, Zucro, someone we haven't heard from in a while, currently 0-1 and 4. So they've got one major item completed and is looking for more of an opportunity here. Does lead extra salty straight into the bite of Merchant, and my camera decides to go off to the side there for some apparent reason, but it's not going to be enough here. Lord Merchant takes a far so much damage, so does Zucro, and it's going to be caught in the stun. It's going to be a quick pick up there for Tri-Su-Ren. And could they pick up Merchant as well? No, Merchant's too far away. But a nice comeback there from Tri-Su-Ren, taking the Vayne out of the picture. And two members of KLK are also very low in health. You can see the flashing red health bars. Twisted Fate though coming in with the Destiny. Is much going to come of it. The gold card comes off and does quite a fair bit of damage, but unfortunately time is getting quite ravenous. He wants the noms, and Lucian not really having the balls for it. But that quick numb is going to be enough, and shutdown gold again onto Lucian. He's having the best of times now. That recall is going to go into some pretty hefty items. Wouldn't be too surprised if we saw Bloodthirst coming straight out of that, along with the Essence Reaver. Lee Sin are going for Crunchy 99, takes a lot of health off, but watch out, I think the Time Bomb is going to be the end of him here. Chrono Shift is popped. Lee Sin does land the Sonic Wave. He could choose to hop, but nope, instead he's going to back away. And if you can hear it, that tapping every now and again, that is the in-game chat. It is viewed, it is removed for your sanity, and for mine as well. I know how quite boisterous Zuko can get those. Crunchy 99 takes a fair bit of damage. He's forced to time shift and use the speed boost to get out of the way in time. Zuko coming into the side. Doesn't have that much damage yet against the Mundo. Mundo just took the condemn to the face and really didn't even notice. And that's without the ultimate pop here. As pings go out from Merchant, he could be caught out here if he's not careful. It's going to be a quick trade of blows here between the Spider Queen and the River King. Obviously, all is not well in the House of Royalty. By Jove. Now we see Power Tam here, gets the minion boost. Trying to help clear out this lane a little bit quicker. Trying to deny Poppy any further aggression down into the top lane. Taking out the inhibitor turret and the inhibitor as well. At least they're clearing out some gold. All in all though, KLK done extremely well in this game. DOS in comparison, not so well, but certainly to be where they are now is very impressive. They haven't lost everything yet. They are 10k behind and they are pretty much half the kill count. If you slice it in a very hexadecimal fashion. They are doing very well. They managed to hold their ground. They're picking up the right calls at the right time. They're getting the shutdowns necessary. It's now just a case of picking that team fight that would secure them the victory. Meanwhile though, Mundo taking a lot of AP damage from Twisted Fate. That gold card Lichbane proc takes out half of his health in one hit. That's a lot for one champion to do to another. And almost I'm sure would be considered illegal under Geneva conventions. Meanwhile though, Poppy was keeping a fair bit of damage down to the top lane. And it's been a very good play for Poppy throughout this entire game. The way you look at it, just playing that top lane, just keep pushing, and just keeping Mundo in a laning phase as opposed to a team fight. As Zucro picks up his second tower for the game, securing 6 for his team now. And now we can see the big old team fight break out here as they push for the inhibitor tower. And Poppy also doing very similar here, keeping the pressure on this top lane, wanting to keep the split push on and denying a 5v4 fight here. Just doing very, very well. Crunchy 99 taking a fair bit of damage. The Chrono Shift is available, but instead, no. He's going to leave that well in the realms of a red alert. Nothing much is going to come of it here. Poppy's still chilling up in that top lane. Lucian's taking a fair bit of damage. So where it goes out, it's going to be out in the mid lane of all places. As we see Twisted Fate coming on from the side here. Gold card and split the deck as well, doing a very nice bit of damage to Lee Sin's health bar. Unfortunately, doesn't quite secure the inhibitor, but he does have the mana and the ability damage to go forward if he so chooses. It's only against Travis, who is not really the best against Twisted Fate across this game. As we've seen here, taking a fair bit of damage, looks for the gold card. Unfortunately, he's not going to get very far with it. Instead, he'll happily give it to Lee Sin if he really wants to take a card out badly. Zuko though is going to pick up the kill here, and the damage continues onto the Merchant. The blaze of bullets comes out from Lucian, and a very nice repel during that entire channel denies any more kills over to Elise. Unfortunately, the partnership is going to be put, and it's going to be Lucian carried away to safety, I would hope. Although it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Zuko's going to get the shutdown. Does force the Destiny Pop from Twisted Fate, though he is going to get the Time Catch, and that's 4 members now of KLK versus Mundo and Azir as the Inhibitor falls. I don't think they're really going to get much of it. And there we go. Inhibitor falls as Elise picks up her 7th kill of the game. And at this point, this is pretty much done and dusted now. KLK have got the win they deserve. They played really strong, really aggressive, and they haven't stopped all game. They just kept the pressure on and kept pushing, kept pushing, kept pushing. Whilst Dash Assault just had a couple of bad outplays and the game snowballed out of their control. But their bot lane has been fantastic. It is outfarmed and outkilled, famed by miles. So that's certainly something to take away from the Steam hit. Maybe bot lane should be their focus for their next game. Work on a little bit extra aggression here. Salty takes a fair bit of damage as we see Elise taking the 2nd dragon. We see the alert animation pretty much for everyone to see to say, hey, you've got a dragon, use it. As we see Crunchstone 9 taking a fair bit of damage here. Travis goes down to Twisted Fate yet again. Pricey Red is going to have to run for his life. He has got the time bomb in the silo, and time's going to gobble him up and keep him safe long enough for the time bomb to disengage. As Mundo comes on through, popping the, not quite popping the ulti, but did pop his Burning Rage there, and will go down to the Twisted Fate cards. I really do not trust that gambler. I can see why Graves has trust issues at this point in time. Merchant, yet again, coming around, he's clearing up the jungle quite nicely. He's actually been playing really well this game as well. 7-8 on an Elise in this sort of situation. Although the amount of CC that KLK brings to the party is something to truly behold. There is no one they can't catch out if they so choose. They've got Poppy Hammers, they've got Elise Cocoons, they've got Twisted Fate Gold Card, Bane's Gem, and Zillion's Time Shift for slows and speed ups if necessary. And now this top lane looking to be in a bit of a bother here. This is obviously going to be KLK's next target. And Dash Assault aren't going to let it fall so easily here as Travis goes out to Twisted Fate. Once again, the emphasis line is burnt. The Poppy Hammer goes for a 2-man knockup. It isn't going to be enough. He does use the Dragon Kick. Unfortunately, he is going to go down to Poppy. And now Tam trying to come in for the save. Unfortunately, he's going to eat Hammer. And he's not going to find it very delicious. He's going to knock a few teeth out. And Lucian is also going to go down to the Zillion Time Bomb. So that's 3-4 for nothing in one team fight. KLK have now got this all wrapped up. It's just a case to see how far they'll go, and one quick blue card from Twisted Fate will seal that top lane tower and the inhibitor as well. Twisted Fate here as all hands go on deck here. Zuko meanwhile, he's pushing the bot lane, just doing a little bit of split pushing off to the side. And then because he's going to focus the inhib for the time being, just try and get it down. Travis is back in action, ready to avenge Streamer once again, but I don't think he's going to get very far. Venomous Bite, Explosive Spiraling combo is a real pain to deal with. Extra Salts is going to go down, a very nice repel. 2 inhibitors form, all the Nexus towers have fallen. The Nexus is taking a fair bit of damage. Livercos is also very, very low. Ghosts out to the Azir. This could be the comeback here. 2 pickups for Travis on the Azir. Could it be 3? As Baker gets chased down by the Lucian, gets the shutdown. That's 4. Sorry, 3. They could go for 4 here. They're getting Zuko very, very low. Zuko, though, gets the double kill with the Bane outplays. And one quick auto attack will secure the Nexus. So GG, well played to KLK. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see more videos, please like and subscribe to be updated on all future events. And until then, I'll see you for the next match.